Hi everyone, today we're not going to be doing any levels, but we're going to be actually disposing of a Baron of Hell. Now, it's weird, in Doom, the Baron of Hell is actually a boss, and I really didn't think of it as a boss. You fight the Cyber Demon and the Spider Mastermind, and they don't show up for the rest of the game. But the Baron of Hell does, so I never really saw him as a boss. But yes, we're going to be killing the first boss today, which is the Baron of Hell. Now, I was trying to think of like some sort of creative way to kill this guy. Couldn't really think of anything too much. I mean, for the Cyber Demon, we set him on fire, and for the Spider Mastermind, we did pretty much the same thing. But this guy, I wanted to have like a gory type death. So I'm gonna blow off his basically a chunk of skin off the front of him, revealing his rib cage, which I've basically cut out. I found an image of a pixelated rib cage online, printed it out, amended it slightly, drew over it a little bit, and cut it out, and there we go. You've got like a rib cage. What I'm then going to do is, it'll be quite cool because you can see the level behind him, and then we get like some fake blood. Here we go, and hopefully we'll be able to spray fake blood upwards, and then potentially get some cool effects of him dying. So we're going to try this out. We're going to have to use the old set from before, or maybe even have to print out a new one, but I'm really hoping we can use the old set that we used before. So let's try it out. Okay, here's two of the sets up here. It is actually that one I want there, so let's pull this down. We got the two other Baron of Hells there as well. I need to animate their shots, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. But hopefully we can take it down without damaging it. What is that? Do you remember working on Alien with me? Yes. He loves being in here, watching me work and stuff. He loves it. Look at his little cherubic face. High five! High five! Yes, you good boy. Do you want to go and look in the garden? Let's go and look in the garden. We'll have a little break in the garden before we start shooting. Let's have something. What do you want to show me, Wolf? Good boy. Put your stool here. Look out you can look out the gate into the forest. Got a little stream that runs down there, which is quite nice. The window. You can look out the gate into the forest. Got a little stream that runs down there, which is quite nice. I want to show a little bit more of Wilson to you guys because ideally I want him to be a big part of this show. So I want you to get to know him a bit better. So this is Wilson. He loves to play. Look, Wilson, look! Don't play in the grass. Wilson, look! Ready? Look! Ready? Go! Sit in the grass, don't you, all day? I'm going to leave Wilson out here to have a little play around. It's completely secure, all the gates are shut and stuff like that, so he'll be fine. And going to try and shoot this scene now. It should be fine, I think. Right. Okay. Whoa, it's dark in here. Let's get back to work. Let's try and film this thing. So we've got the set here. Let's put that down here. We want this in the background kind of thing, and have the demon in front. Maybe we'll tilt it to the side like that, and have the demon in front like that, potentially. Ideally I want to get a different angle than we had last time, so it'll be kind of like that. I'm going to blow the front of the scene. This will probably be blurred as well. I might blur it, so it's not too much of a problem, but we've only got that much to work with. So, I don't know. Now, one important thing I forgot to do is I've got to paint the back of this red, because if when we knock it off, if it flips around, you don't want to be seeing white. It will totally take away that it's a piece of skin. Also, I'm going to do a bit of details inside there as well, just to make it look a little bit better. We've got a little bit of red paint left, so let's get on with that. Like that. Turn it around. Hopefully we've got enough paint here. And just hopefully smear it on. Like that, without getting too much on the front. Or without getting none on the front. Oh, I see, you're interested now. Wilson, you can't eat this. Let this dry down here, nice and in the sun. There we go. Come on, you can get off. Oh, it stuck to my finger. Go. Now this is Wilson's favourite toy. Wilson. Give me that thing. Stay. Stay. Oh. And while we're at it, we'll put a little bit, just dab my finger with red and go around all those little white bits around the side there. Sorry about the focus, I'm having a bit of a problem with that. I'm just going to dab round a bit of white there. This paper's really good because it just smears off. But I'm just going to, it will catch on all the little white bits. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Okay, I want to make this level look a bit larger, so I used the level from the Cyber Demon level, and it actually works pretty well, but what I'm going to have to do is cut off this bit here to relieve the green screen behind. That way it just looks a little bit odd with like an acid ceiling, and I can probably superimpose the acid ceiling with the green screen, so that's what I'll do. I'm going to cut this bit off here, so we have the wall going around there. That should look better, I think, so let's go and do that now. So by removing that, it looks a little bit better. I've got a feeling I might have to remove this as well, or at least cut it down. Don't really know. What do you reckon on that bit? I think I should probably get rid of that bit too. Okay, with a few moderations, I made a whole new level. So let's go ahead and try and shoot it, shall we? Don't know if you can see this, but there's just those little white bits around there that really stand out. So just adding a little bit more red paint around those is all good. To the eagle-eyed viewer, it may look like he's injured even before he's shot, but that's just our little secret, right? So now what we do, pop it on there like that. The paint should hold it in to a certain degree. Okay. Oh, you can barely kind of see it. So he'll be walking towards like that. I think we'll do like a zoom in shot, and then we're like karate kick it with my finger potentially. If you do it that way it works, but I wanted to sort of see it fly off. Let's try it again. Front kick seems to work well. I was going to kick from the back, which means you'd see my finger, but if you kick from the front, comes off. And then we'll obviously do a close-up, and then we have the blood spraying through, potentially onto the camera lens, which I don't really want to do. And then it'll be like back there, and then fall over. So we're going to try all that. Do wish me luck, and let's go for it. Take one. Shit. We're going to try and make this one ping off. That one didn't look as good. That was fucking cool because it flew towards the camera. That was great. That looked good and all that, but it wasn't the one. Okay, I think we got enough of those now. We're going to pick the best one. If you could timestamp which you think is the best one, that would really help me out. So now we're going to do the blood shots. So we got like the bit like that, and we're going to have the blood squirting through. I'm using this, man. I'm using this. So I don't quite know how it's going to go. You might see blood squirting from the back of him, but how can we do this? Shake it up a bit. This I think is going to be really difficult. Okay. Let's move into there. That didn't do jack shit, apart from get paint on the camera and all over me as well. We got paint on the back of him, but I got a feeling we could try and shoot this upside down. It might be a lot easier because then I can spray like that to the side, and the background doesn't really matter, you can't really notice it too well. So would it be better to shoot upside down? Or maybe just green screen it and then flip it around, but I think if I green screen it, it'd be a problem. Could I get away with doing it upside down? I wonder. Let's just see how it looks. Looks shit. And it just made a mess. I think I'm gonna have to shoot this with the idea that we might not get the shot I want. So I might spray it from the front. This is tough, man. I think that's as best we could do. It's really melting now. I'm gonna have to leave it here and hope it'll dry. So that's that. Look at the state of it in here. Baron of Hell looks like he's been lying in the pits of hell for too long. He's looking at sunburn. Right. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you once again for more late night reviews.